Yeah, it's a
And
good
alright.
game. It's just so very flawed.
Yeah, I'm told it had some bug problems too.
Mm.
Well, so is this game. Get over here, rat.
Yeah, Obsidian and their bugs. It's kind of what they're known for at this point, sadly.
In me being the anti-Josh, I've never really had that big of a problem with bugs in Obsidian games.
In Alpha Protocol, I had some graphical bugs, but nothing game breaking.
Were you playing on a PC or on a console?
PS3.
Yeah, I played it on the Xbox.
Yeah, I'm a total console tard, guys. Get over it, audience.
Yeah, you won't find this for consoles. Yeah, I don't even own a console more recent than old Nintendos. Yeah. Stuff I played when I was a kid, brother played when I was a kid. It's all fun, but ooh, bad.
Now, can you loot their guns and take their ammo?
He just did, but Jack's gonna take his gun back now.
Oh.
Jack would take my gun back without the patch. He is in fact still going to try to take my gun, but what you can do as the player is forget that he wanted his gun back. And so does he.
I really hate this patch.
Wow.
Well, it's not really a big deal. It's, you know, you get the gun fairly early anyways. Like, you get it before you really would want it, so...
But then if you have the gun, you miss out on the opportunity of whacking all those guys with a baseball bat.
Yeah,
or even better, talking your way out of that quest.
What, the Astrolite quest? So here there's a lot of random crap thrown around the room. These are blood packs. You can drink those too. They're useful. I save them for combat usually. And we've got TV and radio.
I really, really love the radio show.
Yeah, the radio show is fun. You get a vampire calling in midway through, in fact. And here's the TV, where there's a couple of regular news stories, and the rest is pretty much all your adventures. It gets even funnier if you are a Malkavian. If you're playing Malkavian, the TV announcer will, you know, while he's talking casually, he will say, you know, such and such crime, oh man, it was so terrible, and I know it was you, and it's so good.
Towards the end of the game, as a Malkavian, you can come into your apartment, turn on the TV, and have a conversation with him.
Yeah, I'm afraid I haven't gotten to that in my Malk playthrough yet, but I am definitely looking forward to it.
It's like end game, end of the game stuff.
Okay, so yeah, the password they gave us for this laptop is Sunrise, and I don't really know what's up with it. This is an ominous password for a new vampire.
For a vampire, yes.
You know, is this LaCroix trying to intimidate you, or I don't know what's up with this. I assume Mercurio set this up, in which case he's kind of a jerk. Yeah, so... Yeah, speaking of which, Mercurio, he helped us out a little bit, set stuff up here, and he left us an envelope of money in the desk, and we're gonna go meet him pretty soon. Yes, you do get spam in this game.
I kind of
Get
like
a lot of
that.
spam in this game.
Little spams in that game, 'cause it makes it feel like an actual world a bit more.
So some of the spam you get is actually quest clues instead. Some
Yeah,
just
the second
spam,
one I
but some
deleted
is
there.
actual quest clues.
Yeah, the second one I deleted there for Kilpatrick's Computer, we're going to be using that in the game. That's actually relevant. And here we're getting creepy emails from a friend. I've got no clue who this is.
I know who it is.
Well, since this is my first time to the game, I have no idea who it is.
It is never actually explicitly revealed in the game.
I mean, there are some people who it could be. There is a person who it probably is, but it's not really. Like, you will see all kinds of wacky speculation. Like, I read on TV Trope, some guy, for whatever reason, thought it was a Malkavian who died during the game. I'm not kidding. And you know, he faked his death and sent you creepy emails and go figure.
Alright, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I fully agree it's not going to be that one. But now this is an interesting letter here. The other one was just Mercutio going, "Hey, have some quests. You know, let's give you some information on your next quest." This is more interesting. This is Strauss, the Tremere Regent. He was the guy with the blue skin and the glasses at the trial. He was up in a box. And he is the Tremere Regent. He's the leader of our clan in the city. We are Tremere. And he wants us to go come and meet him. So that's going to be cool. But for now, we are trapped in Santa Monica. So let's work on getting out of Santa Monica. Also,
what's our order of business?
These are crappy digs. Look, I just
can you do two things for me, Exetera?
What?
Can you turn off the TV? Because I'm tired of listening to him. And then can you look at the poster on the wall up there?
Yeah, this is
over the bed.
Is an album cover for a band that's in the game.
Yes, they did 2 songs in the game,
including the ending theme, which was kind of interesting to me because Pandora plays these for me every once in a while, so I was like, oh hey, I know what this is.
The ending theme is also played in one of the bars because one of the clubs actually has 2 songs, not just one.
We're gonna go out clubbing in this game?
There is clubbing.
Oh yeah. Vampires do a lot of clubbing. Let's see how many clubs are there in the game. There are 4 clubs in the game.
Almost, yes.
You know, there are either 4 or 5 clubs in the game. Vampires own all but 1. And that one you can co-own by the end of the game.
Something weird with your audio, etc. Is that just me? Krellen, are you getting
now?
Distortion on
Yeah, I was getting that.
I'm not seeing anything, but I'm not really. I haven't done much with the streaming stuff, so it could be that.
Yeah, you're coming across fuzzy now. You weren't before.
Yeah, it just
weird.
happened.
I hope that's not a trial thing. Okay,
that would be
yes.
a really messed up way to have your trial software work.
I mean, as long as you're not seeing a bug of some kind, it's probably not that. Okay, so yeah, here we are back again with this beggar who has not realized that it's not really a good idea to beg for money from a vampire. So
what are we gonna do with him?
Eat him, of course. I've only got half my blood.
So in the vanilla game, this is actually your first chance to gain humanity.
Huh? Really? I don't remember ever gaining humanity from that, and I'm maxed anyways. But
you should be able to give him some money, and if you give him some money, you get humanity.
Do we have any money on us right now?
Yeah, we got $100 from Mercurio.
Oh yeah.
Who is this guy? He's bleeding everywhere.
Now, do vampires have to do with certain rituals to become vampires, or is it just a bloodborne illness like every other vampire lore?
So how vampires make vampires is they drain all of the blood of somebody, and then they feed their blood to that blood-drained person.
So there is no chance of a vampire being made on accident. This is very much you have to do it on purpose.
Yes.
Oh, feeding your blood without draining their blood makes a ghoul. Which we're going to see more of in not too long when we go talk to Nox. Although Mercurio is also a ghoul, I don't think he gets into it much.
Incidentally, Mercurio, 80 years old.
Yeah, vampire blood does a lot of good things, including long life.
Indeed.
He would be dead if he wasn't a
You
ghoul.
looking for the astrolite? I'm.
80 is not quite.
No, he would be
Well,
dead
the
from
injuries.
this.
Yeah, the injuries would
Oh,
have
yes,
killed him,
indeed.
My head, it feels cracked.
They shanked him, the bastards.
So, basically, the deal with him is he went to go get us some explosives, and it turns out that explosive dealers are not the most honorable of people.
You gotta look and tell me.
Oh, really? Weapons dealers being dishonorable?
Well, these are drug dealers too, so.
Goddamn chemist.
Even less of a reason to
Can't
be
trust any
honorable.
operators in LA.
Yeah, they're not actually weapons dealers. They're more underground
Guy
chemists.
mixes up speed. His crew
Yeah,
sells
the organization
it.
seems
Occasionally
reliable.
does explosives.
They mix
I
up
set a
speed.
trap. I show up at the beach
Well,
with the money, right?
Mercurio,
Four of these
you've got a
guys,
very
they come out of
interesting sense
nowhere.
of reliable.
Chunky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together.
So yeah, obviously our first mission is going to be go over to that to those goons, beat them up. Well, I usually beat them up. But I suppose I could also try to stealth past or conversation past or whatever, and take the astrolite.
Hold on. You think I'm some
So,
amateur?
this game does actually take the Fallout approach of fight, sneak, or talk for most quests.
That's nice. I did like that in the original Fallout
Laying in a
game.
pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right.
Oh, Brandon, could you turn it down a little bit? We're getting some feedback. Well, not feedback, but we're
How's it now?
it's just we're hearing the game a little bit, so let's not do that.
You gotta get it back from him.
So, thing with
reason
Mercurio,
was
you get the
maybe break
opportunity
in. I
here to
don't know.
chew him out,
I wanna kill him.
and
Do whatever you
the end
want.
point of chewing him out is
Blew it, I
going
know.
to Prince LaCroix and saying, "Hey, your minion screwed this up," at which point LaCroix will kill Mercurio. So, I do not much like LaCroix, so I'm going to not do that.
If we keep Mercurio alive, does he do anything for us later in the game?
Yes.
He will sell you weapons. Is the big thing that he does.
And he, at least in the vanilla game, is the only source for some
one more
of the
thing.
better
About
weapons
the
in the
deal.
game.
I mean it. You tell anyone about this,
Yeah,
I'm dead.
I'm not really familiar with the firearms game here. So, what are you talking
I
about?
got a
with
way
that?
of getting people what they need. You don't say
Like
anything,
some of the heavy
and I give
rifles,
up.
and actually in the end game, he will sell you a flamethrower.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought even in vanilla the flamethrower was in Hellebrook.
They'll sell us an incinerator?
Don't worry, there's no encumbrance in this game.
Yeah, if you
No, there is no flamethrower in
Something just started
Halbrook in the
aching.
vanilla game.
I need something for
Huh,
the pain.
okay. So here we've gotten our first side quest. Mercurio wants pills.
Pills?
And with good reason. So I'm gonna go grab some pills.
Why would he want pills? Not like he's in pain and bleeding right now.
I know, right? Such an addict.
Yeah.
So if you want to play the game like an asshole, you can actually go get the morphine, come back, and then tease him, and then not give it to him.
Oh god, are you serious?
We are doing that, you know. We have no choice at this point.
Oh, come on. I never play the douchebag in these games.
Too bad, you're playing a douchebag now.
You're a Tremere, you're already a douchebag.
Oh, well, yeah, good point. Although, well, no, it's really the Ventrue that is the douchebag class in this game. Okay, and
They're
I need
both
the blood buff for
douchebags.
this. Strauss is a cool guy. He's the only person who doesn't backstab you in the ending.
That's not true.
Um,
He's a pretty cool guy.
my
He doesn't
insides.
backstab
It hurts so
you and doesn't
bad.
afraid of anything.
Yeah, so this here is a girl named Heather, and she is dying. Now, can you think back to the last mortal injury we saw and how that got fixed?
Yep.
So yeah, in not too long, we are going to turn her into our ghoul. However, we haven't actually seen ghouls yet, so we're just gonna have to wait till then. Oh, right, I haven't taken lockpicking with this character.
No, that makes you just made it 3, and you need 4.
Yeah, as I said, I haven't taken lockpicking on this character. So I'm going to do that now and open the door. Which, I really like lockpicking. I'm a big fan of lockpicking. Get out of my way, chair. So this is the office of Dr. Malcolm St. Martin, who is some jerk doctor. You can go to his email. I'm just going to hack it for fun.
To be fair to Malcolm, he's actually not a jerk. He's actually like the one doctor at this hospital that's actually believes in his job.
So he's strict. He has high standards.
No, he's just having an affair.
You may be
on the
thinking
side.
of a different doctor, but whatever. Yeah, so he's got 3 messages where he's having an affair, and seems like he's got a wife. Oh dear. It's a shame we can't forward these to his wife. That would be fun.
Are you gonna go blackmail him now?
Looks like the doctor is going into intensive care.
Do you ever meet the doctor in this game?
Oh yeah, you never met him before?
I always stealth through this hospital. I've never seen him.
All right, go out the door.
Okay.
Go down the hallway.
Where?
Out this door. Make a right, then make a left. And that door right there on your left.
The stairs door?
No,
or
not that one. The other one. You walk past it.
the room 3 door?
Yes.
The door in the corridor.
That one. Open that door.
Room
Oh,
3.
this
what
guy
time
is-
is it? I'm sorry,
That's
sir, but
Malcolm.
you're going to have to wait outside.
Not bad.
Now kill him.
So you can't. Oh, fun.
You can blackmail him.
Not bad.
Wait now. What do you want?
Yeah, let's go. Milk him for whatever.
$150 now. We want all the monies.
We're getting no response.
So we just went and blackmailed him as he is handling his patient.
So the only reason we had that extra option available is because we have high enough intelligence to be able to intimidate him.
Awesome.
Was that an intimidate option? Usually they're in funky font.
No,
Green is the intimidate color.
Okay, I thought it might have been finance color or something because it was. But whatever.
I thought it Intimidate was red and Charm was blue.
No, it's Dominate is red and it's usually got a nice scratchy font. Intimidate is green in like a monster kind of font. And let's see.
Seduction is
Persuade
pink
is
and Charm is blue.
Krellen,
Yeah,
can you see the stream?
It
What?
just died.
It did? Crap.
Yep.